I've actually played an Indian percussion instrument, right? Which is known as tabla. Tabla is actually have been originated from India, and knowing about Indian Carnatical music have been known more than actually 5,000 years, right? But tabla has only been introduced for only 200 years, which means upon all the Indian instruments, tabla is still a new instrument, right? Have you actually ever wondered what is actually tabla is made up of? Actually wonder anything? You know, what is this? There's some layers and all, right? So tabla is actually made up of animal skins. Two things, two animals, which are cow skin and also buffalo skin, right? So that's what a brief introduction would like to share. What is actually tabla is particularly made up of, and what are the elements of it. On the next part is that, you see, as an instrumentalist, you don't just can go and learn Indian percussion instrument just like that back in those days. There's something where we call guru and also shishya concept. What is a guru and shishya concept is that which is a master and also a student, which you need the blessing from the master, you need the kind of respect towards him, and you will be attaining a bond, a commitment of 12 years to complete the whole music course, which actually will be learning over there. And apart from that, you will be also learning Indian music classes in the temple. You won't be learning on the streets or anything, you'll be actually learning in the temple, which temple is also known not only a place for you to pray, but also preserved as a cultural hub. As an instrumentalist, you will actually have classes for tabla, sangeetham, mridangam, and also veena. Alright, so that is back on the older way of how do we actually conduct the classes and how do we have it back on those days. On our newer generation is that now is that music is actually given a chance for everyone to learn, and in a good part is that there are a lot of startups, music academies that have been formed at the moment, and it's have been providing specialization courses, classes as well, and we don't actually conduct classes at the temple anymore. You know, it has been a great upgrade where we have our own centers, our own place, which we still preserve the art of the culture, and a better learning environment, and also the current trend at the moment for you to understand Indian cultural music, especially percussion instrument, has grown drastically from on how it was, which I've shared with you, which is on the temple, and at the moment, which is where online technology, which we have digital learning in the percussion instrument. So that's how it has been grown in the Indian culture, especially when it comes to tabla. Alright, so I was learning Indian percussion instrument for about 13 years. I started actually since the age of 6 years old. So I was actually, when I was learning at a school called Sangeetham from affiliated certifications from Aarambam University from India. So it was given a chance where we actually able to learn an understanding of theory and also practical, which is where the fundamental concepts of theory and also technical, which where we actually apply on our practical for our instruments. So upon completing this course, which took me about 13 years, right? So it started for me to actually venture and understanding the market in Johor Bahru and wondering how is Indian percussion instruments actually taught, how are they learning. So when I was actually observing other schools and all, what I found, there was a missing subject towards it, which is understanding and also applying theory concepts and also practical understanding towards your tabla instruments. That was the missing understanding over here, which in simple words, an understanding is that you know how to play the instrument, you know how, like what you seen me, you know, what is that, you know, he's playing something, there's something is coming up, but do they understand the important core values, core elements of the instrument? Do they understand about that? Now that's what actually I started up. You see, when I was at the age of 20 years old, I was wondering what was the missing element. That's the time when I've actually founded a school, which is my Aarambam Music Academy, and at the age of 21 years old, promoting the idea of music education. which enhancing education syllabus, which our students not only learning practical, which also has more towards controlling and also empowering instruments, but they also understands the core value, the understanding, the theoretical concept of theoretical instrument towards the instrument. So that's where plays a major role. Now you can ask me, how does that actually apply? How does that actually works? How do I actually bring the theoretical concept? Am I breaking the tradition? Am I actually going against it? I'm not. I'm preserving the culture. I'm still respecting the culture. What I did was that it's just an improvisation and innovating towards how to teach towards the younger generation, as it has been a huge drastic loss of interest for our younger generation as they tend to move towards hip-hop music, contemporary music, where how are we going to actually still preserve the idea of our Indian culture. So I'm actually going to show you an example of how am I going to apply the theoretical factor in the practical instrument. With that, okay, I would like to have a volunteer with me. Anybody would like to come? Alright, Susie, right, come.
So please give a clap for her.
Okay, so what are we going to do now? Okay, I would definitely like to have all of you with me as well. Okay, let's have a class session over here. Alright, a class session. Are you guys willing to hear Indian music? Yeah! Alright, that's the way. Okay, so come Sudhi, come next to me. Why are you so shy? Okay, alright. So now what I'm going to do now is that actually I'm going to do something called talam. Okay, talam, which is where we have 8 beats. Alright, so put your 2 hands together. Can you everybody put your 2 hands together? Okay, follow what I'm doing. 1, 2, just small finger. 3, okay, 4, okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, got it? So we have 1 to 8 over here. And what I'm going to show you now is that next we're going to learn the notes, alright? Which is where we have na, ge, ta, na. Simple. Na, ge, ta, na. Alright? So over here in these beats is that we have actually 3 different speeds. Alright? The theoretical factor, which is the 3 different speeds, is that we need to know first speed is actually slow. Alright? Second speed is actually a bit fast. Right? Third speed is that very fast. So the theory factor is that you need to understand first beat is actually 1 beat equals to 1 akshara. That is the theory. Alright, that means 1 beat equals to 1 note, which is na. Alright, second speed is that 1 beat equals to 2 akshara. That means 1 beat you put is actually 2. Whereas when you go to third speed, alright, 1 beat equals to 4 akshara. That means 1 beat equals to 4. Now, let me show you an example, a demo towards the theory concept. Over here, what we're going to do in the talam. Alright, let's do first speed. Can? Sudhi? Sure. Alright. Okay, now first speed is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. Na, ge, ta, na. Right? Na, ge, ta, na. Now this is the first speed. Alright, got it. Now second speed is what I said. First speed equals to 2 aksharas. That means for each beat there's 2 notes. Am I right? So for each beat there's 2 notes. That means the theory concept is na, ge, ta, na, ge, tana, nagi, tana, nagi, tana, right? So we apply it in here. Again, this is the theory part. Okay, as it goes is that it's going to be nagi, tana, nagi, tana, nagi, tana, nagi, tana. So you understand? Okay, this is how it goes to the second speed. The third speed, alright, it goes as each beat there's actually 4 aksharas. That means each beat there's nagi, tana, Nagitana, 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 Nagitana. So this is the theory fact. Okay, now we're going to apply here practically. So it's going to be faster, but your tempo of your talam remains the same because this is actually your time measurement. Like how for us watch is a time measurement, song and also a beat for an instrument. This is talam is known as a time measurement. Okay, let me show you third speed. Ready? Okay. Example 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nagitana, 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 Nagitana. You got it? Now, right. So this is actually what we meant applying the theoretical factor, the theoretical concept, and also applying on our practical. Now you have seen me putting with talam. Now Sweeting, based on what you have learned now, you are going to assist me, okay, with the talam, and I'm going to play the instrument, okay, using the first speed, second speed, third speed. Alright? Okay. Yeah, so just come next to me. Right. Okay. So now we're going to do first speed. Ready? Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Na, ge, ta, na. Na, ge, ta, na. Understood? Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to second speed. Okay, a much more faster. Right? Can? Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Na, ge, ta, na. Na, ge, ta, na. Na, ge, ta, na. Na, ge, ta, na. So that's why I go to second speed. Now we're going to go to third speed. Okay, which is a much more faster one. Alright? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Na, ge, ta, na. 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 Alright? So, thank you, Shooting. Okay, so we have seen here a demo of how actually the theory concept, which is where it plays an important role, how are we actually going to apply on our practical base. Now, this is actually what we are missing. Alright? So, what I feel is that it's very important to preserve our tradition. Preserve our tradition. But as you can see, we are actually changing. A lot of things are actually growing and all. So, we need to change according to it by attracting the younger generations to come and love the percussion instrument. And I believe that what I've done here is actually breaking the norms, but I'm still preserving the whole culture of tabla. With that, I will stand. Thank you. Your support begins our success. And my name is Rohith Govindan, founder of Aarambam Music Academy. Thank you.